Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at third. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Melky Cabrera. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Jeanette is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. Reined in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the Reds have their first hit of the season.
A little 2-out light.